Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Delicacies on the Plate. Today I am going to make a delicacy from Punjabi cuisine and that's none other than chole bhature. So just go through the video to make super delicious chole bhature.
To make chole, I have soaked around half bowl of chickpeas, which will serve around 2 to 3 people.
To make chole, I'll first pressure cook this overnight soaked chickpeas up to 3 whistles. So for that I'll add around 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, little bit of salt and put water till the level of the chickpeas. This much is enough. I'll close the lid and I'll start the flame.
For tadka, I'll need 1 red chili, 1 bay leaf, 1 green chili which I have slit from the center, half teaspoon of fenugreek seeds which I have roasted. I'll crush this later, and half teaspoon of cumin seeds.
Further to fry the chole, I'll need chopped onion. I need 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of ginger. I'll just get this finely chopped in my chopper. Then for tadka, I'll need 1 red chili, 1 whole red chili, 1 green chili which I have slit from the center, 1 bay leaf. For masala, I'll need 1 tablespoon of chole masala, half teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Again, the last one is salt, which is for the as per the taste. I'll make a paste of 2 tomatoes to add in the gravy. Finally, 4 to 5 tablespoon of oil. Now the pressure cooker has cooled, so I'll just open the lid. The benefit of cooking this chickpeas in a pressure cooker initially up to 3 whistles is that it becomes very much tender. So later on when you give another 3 whistles, so it would be very much soft enough and it tastes very nice. Also the turmeric powder which was added gives a nice color to the chickpeas. The cooker has been heated. I'll add oil to it. I'll add the crushed fenugreek seeds. Then I'll add the cumin seeds. Add the red chili, bay leaf and green chili. Once these are done, add the onion paste, onion, garlic and ginger paste. After adding the paste, add all the spices. Mix and saute till it loses oil from the sides. You can see the paste has been done. So I'll add the chickpeas which I had pressure cooked first. Mix well and cook for another 5 minutes. Add salt to taste. Now if you want your gravy to have a bit thickness, either you can mash boiled potatoes to it, or just 1 potato I have chopped it into small pieces. I'll add that. These potatoes will get cooked completely and it gets mixed up, and so the gravy gets a good thickness. Now it's been done, so I'll add the tomato paste. I'll cook again for another 5 minutes. Now this is done, so I'll add water. Water would be around a glass or so, basically till the level of the chickpeas. Now I'll again cook for another 3 whistles, pressure cook for another 3 whistles. You can see the chole is perfectly cooked. Serve it with bhatures and enjoy. To make bhaturas, I need around a bowl of plain flour, 2 tablespoons of semolina or suji, salt to taste, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. So I'll take a mixing bowl. I'll add all my things to it. Salt to taste, semolina, some oil. Now I'll mix well. I'll not make it too loose. If the dough becomes too loose, then it soaks a lot of oil. Why I add semolina is because when we make bhaturas and if it gets cooled down, it becomes very chewy. So semolina helps it to be very soft. You can see my dough has been done. So I'll start making bhaturas. I'll start heating the pan. After the pan is heated, I'll add the oil. On the other side, I'll start rolling the bhaturas. You can check with a small piece of dough ball whether the oil is done or not. When the bhaturas turn a bit golden on one side, just flip it over and fry the other side. Thanks friends for watching this video. I hope you must have liked this recipe and please subscribe to watch out for more delicious recipe on this channel.